So you know that song that went viral, Oceans by Hillsong? Well, she has one called Another in the Fire, and in that song she says, I count the joy come every battle because I know that's where you'll be. So let's think about that for a second. Most people count fear before the battle. Most people count stress, anxiety, exhaustion, uncertainty. But what if the reason why believers can still have joy in the hard seasons is because we know who meets us there? Because the battle itself isn't the good part. Nobody enjoys pain, nobody enjoys heartbreak, nobody enjoys storms, but there is something powerful about knowing that when everything is falling apart, that God's presence gets even closer. And some of the deepest encounters that people have with Jesus don't happen on the mountaintop, they happen in the valley. And it's in the battle where you start to realize, or you suddenly realize, that God really is sustaining you, that God really is carrying you, that He is making a way for you. And some of you can look back and realize that I should have lost my mind in that season, or I'm lucky that I'm even alive if it wasn't for him, or I should have given up, or I should have broken completely. But somehow God's presence kept you standing. And that's why the enemy fights so hard to have people fear battle. Because if you knew what was waiting for you in the middle of it, then you wouldn't run from it so quickly. And some of the strongest faith is built in storms. Some of the deepest peace is found in surrender. And some of the greatest testimonies is born in survival. And maybe the battle didn't come to destroy you. Maybe it came to show you that God never left you. Maybe it came to show you that God never left you, because there is a difference between going through something alone and going through something with God beside you. One leaves you hopeless and the other leaves you transformed. And that is why Paul and Silas they were able to worship in prison. And that is why David still praised in the caves. And that's why people can cry and worship at the same time, because his presence changes the atmosphere, even when the situation hasn't even changed yet. And maybe someone listening today, right now, is in the middle of a battle and you're tired, confused, overwhelmed. But hear me, God is not absent in the season. He is in the middle of it with you. And so, yes, I count the joy come every battle, not because the battle feels good, but because I know where His presence will be. Follow me for more.